our favorite player. Trusting that the fact that he could score and their success as a unit. Hey.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This time it's the San Antonio Spurs intent on protecting where they fell to the Clippers.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the Clippers starting five. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Freak in at the 3. Now here's Griffin. Jordan kicks to Crawford. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Crawford's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Los Angeles. Parker against Paul. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
It's Crawford with the drive. The 10-footer. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Crawford's got his second basket.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Spurs working the ball around now. No good from Lamb. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Paul passes to Freak. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Lamb. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland. And that one's good. Clippers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Paul dishes to Griffin. Pass to Freak. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Lamb, guarded closely. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Paul kicks to Freak. Back to Paul. Crawford, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points for Crawford.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
That's good.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Paul passes to Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And that one's good.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Clippers in the lead. There's the screen. Dishes to Freak. Back to Paul. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Lock at 6. And the Clippers miss again. San Antonio with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
Smith outside. Parker with a clean look. And it's Parker again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Griffin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Parker against Paul. The dish to Aldridge. The tray. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Clippers leading by 3. Freak with it. Parker with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Paul dishes to Crawford. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the first 2 points. He lobs it up, and the
swings really impossible to govern.
Now here's Parker. He had a 12-point outing in there.
So his assist total tells you about the...
Now here's Freak. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last. In the third spot, the Spurs.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Los Angeles. Griffin against West. Out to Turner. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But, fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are 2 keys. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Spurs trail by 3. And here is Lamb. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Marjanovic. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight. Picked by Griffin. Here's Freak. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Udrih with the excellent feed that time.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Throws it up high, and Freak throws it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, caught angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Here's Marjanovic, and it's Freak.
Yeah.
All right. showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's Udrich, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. They double him with Freak. Rest passes to Turner. Good. Turner's got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Marjanovic. Feeds it to Lamb. Picked by West. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Freak kicks to Paul. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Turner. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And that one falls for Paul. Anderson, he's checked in for Lamb. Pierce is checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good from Paul. Now Turner. His last outing, he had 8 points. The pass to Udrich. Kicks to West. Spurs working the ball around now. There's the screen. It's Anderson with the drive, and it's denied. And they're able to recover. Just 5 to shoot. That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Udrich. And there's the 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs just way behind.
And I think for San Antonio, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really...
Opportunities to finally make that surge.
By 8. West a screen on Redick. And Udrich kicks to Turner. Now Turner the bucket on the assist by Udrich. And it's 8 points for Evan Turner.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Picked by Griffin. Paul dishes to Griffin. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Clippers lead by 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Udrich. Here's West. And the Spurs scoring again. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
West misses.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Pierce kicks to Redick. Pass to Griffin. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. And the wide open shot from Redick. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Turner. He's got 8. Here's West. West missing again. Here's Freak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And And the Clippers making a change here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And you look at the impressive play of late from Freak, it's caught the attention of even the most veteran and respected players in the NBA. Just ask Paul Pierce.
I'm seeing a guy who just feels.
You know, Paul Pierce Clark is a guy who knows that story firsthand. And here we have yet another respected veteran taking notice of Freak.
Well, Kevin, he won't be the last either. I mean, we're talking about one of the best young talents I can remember.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Jason Smith, and it's Udrich, and it's Parker in at the 1 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Lamb, he's checked in for San Antonio. Right side, Leonard. Baseline try. Rebound by the Clippers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Barea, the pass to Freak. He dishes it to Azili. Outside Holiday. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Lamb kicks to Leonard. And the powerful one-handed slam.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
To the inside. Now here's Barea, covered by Parker. Passes to Freak, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Pass to Barea. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Azili can't get it to go.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 10 points. Again, thanks to that one from Smith. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Outside for Barea. Freak with it. He's against Parker, and that one's good. Freak.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. Now, a look at the top rebounding wingmen. Freak number 1. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, I think they all have that little bit of extra edge to their game that allows them to put up the kind of rebound numbers usually you only see from power forwards.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Left side, Jordan. Holiday, the pass to Freak. It's stolen by Smith. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Smith with a screen on Paul. There's a screen. It's Parker with the drive. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Freak. Oh, wow.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
Parker kicks to Smith. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Freak. The Spurs shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That'll do it for the first half. Clippers lead by 11. And time now to go.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Take a look at the performance in this one for Freak. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Freak in at the 3 slot. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
No good. Nice D from Aldridge.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Spurs trail by 10. Here's Parker. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Smith on the wing. From 17 feet out. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Freak's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Poked away. Here's Griffin. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Griffin's got 12 in the game. Parker dishes to Lamb. Leonard with no one around. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Clippers leading by 12. Paul passes to Griffin. He feeds it to Freak. Clippers moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Lamb. Shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 11 points.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
A 3 from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Get into them.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Paul. Again, the Clippers.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Aldridge a screen. 6 on the shot clock. No coverage that time. That's 10 points for Smith.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he gets the bucket.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
And now,
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And, of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
San Antonio making a switch here. West is checked in.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Spurs trail by 19. And Lamb kicks it to West. Lamb dishes to Aldridge. Puts it up from 15. That's short off the rim. Clippers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And a wide open look for Freak. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Leonard the pass to Parker. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Outside Aldridge. Right side Leonard. Here's Lamb. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. There's Crawford with the three. And that one's good. Crawford's got 10 points in the game.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
Left side West. No one near him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist here tonight. To the paint, here's Crawford. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Now here's Freak. He's got 27. Inside, here's Griffin, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Here's Lamb. He sinks the 11-footer. Lamb's got his second basket of the night.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Parker against Paul. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. No luck. Great D that time from Jordan. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Paul's been great. 13 points and 14 assists as we've seen. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
A different look now for San Antonio. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Udrich in for Lamb. Pierce is checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. Parker double-teamed. West with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The drive by Paul. He kicks it to Freak. Dishes to Jordan. Redick, a good look. Can't get it to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Parker outside. From the baseline. Good work defensively by Paul.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the Clippers miss again.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's West. And it falls over the rim and in. West has got 10.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Paul kicks to Freak, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Clippers. Correa comes in for Chris Paul, and he gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Aldridge, it's good. This time the assist from Udrih. Udrih has got his 7th assist here tonight. Correa with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Can't convert after the good screen.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Outside, Pierce. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. There's the dish to Freak. From deep three-point range. And Evan Turner pulls it down. Turner's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Turner. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Ezeli. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Come on, Benno, you got this.
Now Udrih. Here's Marjanovic, covered by Redick. No dice from 9 feet out. Freak kicks to Redick. Here's Barea. That's tipped. There's 1:47 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Los Angeles has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Freak kicks to Redick. Feeds it to Freak. The pass to Pierce from 12 feet out. Rebound San Antonio.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Turner kicks to Udrih. Outside Aldridge. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Freak's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Barea. Another miss by Barea. San Antonio's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Aldridge kicks to Anderson. Fires from 18. Shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Redick is in the corner. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Redick's got 6.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
The Spurs shooting straight 49% from the field. Aldridge a screen. Here's Udrih. Aldridge with a screen on Redick. Outside Aldridge. Shot to stop the drought. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. And here's Freak. Good if it goes. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard telling Freak's checked in for the Clippers. San Antonio with the ball. They've got Smith. Evan Turner is out there with Parker. Then it's West. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Kicks it to Freak from deep. Los Angeles with another miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And it's good. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Here's Turner. The feed to West. Pass to Parker. There's the pick. A three from Leonard. Shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Now here's Freak. He dishes it to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook.
Some good play from Griffin in this one. 18 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's San Antonio now. Parker outside. Passes it to Smith. And it's blocked. Parker against Reddick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Spurs making a switch here. Udrich is checked back in. The Spurs have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Parker with it. Inside, out to West. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle, here's Smith. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Paul dishes to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 22 points for Blake Griffin.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Udrich, the pass to Smith. And stolen by Freak. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Freak's got 12 points in just the second half. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. To the wing right side. Freak with it. Picked up by Turner. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Lazili's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Pass to Freak. They set the pick. Back to Paul. Down low. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Paul. And that's 15 points for Paul Pierce.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Shots good by Turner. For Los Angeles, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Paul kicks to Freak. And the rejection by Smith. And he recovers it. Pierce up top. Second shot opportunity. He squares up and sinks it.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Berea's checked in. Froome. Berea pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And stolen by Udrich. He feeds it to Smith. Froome, guarded by Berea. Good!
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
From 12 feet out. That's good.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now Udrich. To the paint. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
1:46 left to play in the final.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim record.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Crawford, again, Los Angeles.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Unloads from 9, and Udrich gets it to go.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Berea. To the middle. Here's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good from Freak. That's tipped. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I don't know that reaching certain benchmarks like a double-double means much. But I always expected myself to come out and battle for rebound, take good shots. That's just how I started to play with this team.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
He put everything he had into his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and a very special holiday wish from all of us here at 2K Sports.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Kenny.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's
Shaka Claus.
What a festive day it is. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. From all of us here at 2K, Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
Nowhere I would rather be on this day than here with you guys.
I got a couple other places, but this is not bad either.
You know
I got a couple other
Christmas,
places,
Ernie?
got a couple other guys.
You know what I got for Christmas
people.
this morning?
Yeah. What'd you get?
Not a dang thing.
No? No gifts?
I'm Santa Claus. Santa Claus don't get gifts.
Oh. Well, it sure is great to be here and be watching NBA hoop, isn't it, fellas?
It is, buddy. It sure is.
Well, I appreciate the helicopter, Santa, that you got me today.
That wasn't Santa. That was me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Well, I think the game's just about ready to start. So what do you say we go to Kevin Harlan?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I
Kev.
didn't buy that for you. You got to return it.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan at the Staples Center where the Clippers will try to turn it up on their home floor. Take a look at the Timberwolves. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games, even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Arthur out there with Bradley. And it's Rubio in at the 1. Now Rubio after the missed 3 from Jamal Crawford. Rubio the pass to Bradley. Kevin Martin on the wing, defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. Wiggins outside. Again, Wiggins missing. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the San Antonio Spurs.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Jordan. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Fades back. A second chance effort. Nice shot by Arthur.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Now here's Freak following the shot by Chris Paul. Crawford, no luck. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Martin. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Count that one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
On the wing, Wiggins fires from the corner, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. That's a 2 from Martin. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Martin's got his first points in this one. The Clippers trail. Crawford up top, covered by Martin. Crawford kicks to Freak. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's right. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Now here's Arthur. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. 14 feet away. And again, Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Crawford. His three-pointers off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Martin wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to Golden State.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
Lets the three fly. Another miss by Martin. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Fourth, Freak, and, of course, Andrew Wiggins.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach, Greg. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Here's Freak. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Freak.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say.
I tell you what, that was Hail to Mary. Guys, it was a long bomb.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yeah, Derek Fisher and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows a big part of winning this game will come down to how well they can guard Blake Griffin. He said it all comes down to positioning and preventing him from getting inside, both on and off the ball. And guys, he's willing to concede some open jump shots to Griffin to do that. We'll see if Griffin can make him pay for it. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Paul with the ball, guarded now by Rubio. And that one's good. Freak.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Up and in on the layup. Wiggins has got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Shot from the wing, and Griffin with the score. The assist by Freak.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Rubio outside. Pass to Martin. Five on the clock. Wiggins left side. The shot is off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. This their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound cake. They're the better team. I mean, they'll look to prove it again here tonight.
Arthur, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Paul goes in, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Rubio. He showed up every night and some last month. 5th in steals and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And back to what you said, I mean, he's stealth like a ninja. You had the ball, now you don't. And you never saw him coming.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Azili's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Barea subbed in for Paul. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Timberwolves trail by 5. That's tipped and stolen by Freak. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Los Angeles leading by 7. Barea with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And here's Barea. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. That's good. Pierce has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so it's Minnesota with it, trailing here by 8.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wide open look. The shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Madison. Jumper off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Freak throws it down.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Minnesota. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for Minnesota, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
Now Barea after Darrell Wright's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's Pierce in the corner. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Barea. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Lets it go from 11. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Bogdanovich dishes to Wright. Johnson a wide open look. Here's O'Quinn. Score the basket. His 2nd of 2 attempts.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Here's Freak following the 3 by Minnesota. Stolen by O'Quinn. Down low. Here's Johnson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Freak throws it down.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now here's Barea. Defense is right there. There's the bucket. Good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
"12 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. No good. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Los Angeles on top. And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and... Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake, there's so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers their owner brags about all the time.
And you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily impressed, nor is Doc Rivers for that matter, but both of these guys have praised Griffin for how hard he's worked and how far he's come in his career.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers, guys.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Arthur. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He had 37 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
And Griffin slams it in.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Rubio the pass to Martin. Wiggins drives in. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Paul kicks to Freak. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 21 points for Freak.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Clippers leading by 16. Al Paul. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Madison the pass to Bradley. Can't hit, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pass to Freak. No good. Good D by Johnson.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Bogdanovich dishes to Johnson. Wright with a screen on Pierce. Back to Johnson. Inside. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. 4 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Kevin, let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. First in scoring. First in rebounding. And they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Clippers leading by 12. Now here's Barea. Freak. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. For Minnesota, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. J.J. Redick's checked in for Justin Holiday. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Feeds it to Freak. All alone. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And it's now 23 points for Freak.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Johnson outside. Kicks to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game. Up top, Berea. Here's Azili. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 15.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And Bogdanovich kicks to right. Outside Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Down low, here's Freak. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Here's Bradley. Stolen by Pierce. Here's Freak. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Madison guarded by Berea. Here's Bogdanovich. Kept alive, Minnesota. Johnson against Redick. Tries again, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The Timberwolves have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And so Bradley nails both of them.
What a night so far for Bradley. He has 9 rebounds, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Minnesota. There's a screen. Goes back up. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The dish to Bradley. Shot off the pick. He knocks it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Freak in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Bradley passes to Wiggins. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Wiggins has got 16.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Jordan with the screen on Rubio. Here's Freak. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Wiggins dishes to Bradley. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. Paul against Wiggins. And a wide open look for Freak. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 16. Martin kicks to Rubio. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Really left alone that time. Arthur's got his second bucket.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
They set the pick. Paul passes to Freak. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Rubio dishes to Martin. Wiggins with it. Out defended by Freak. Griffin on the double team. And Rubio kicks to Arthur. No good off the front iron. Clippers leading by 13. Crawford passes to Jordan. Freak with it. 33 points for him. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Arthur. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Crawford against Martin. Here's Freak. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store. And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
The 19-foot shot. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got 13.
Nothing new to see Griffin knock down one of those shots. That's his bread and butter.
Martin kicks to Arthur. He dishes it to Rubio. Wiggins drives in. That's good. Wiggins has got 20.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And stolen by Wiggins. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Plays it in off the breakaway. Wiggins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Crawford, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And now it's up to 25 points for Andrew Wiggins. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just...
They're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And stolen by Freak. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Darrell Wright's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clippers leading by 10. There's the pick to the paint. It's tipped. Griffin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Clock at 6. Paul with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And the Timberwolves making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 16. And here's Rubio. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Wiggins. Excellent D there from Holiday.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Paul outside. All sorts of time, and he gets the bucket. Paul's got 9.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Rubio against Paul. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin. Wiggins with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. They set the screen. Rubio with a wide open look. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And it's Paul penetrating. Left side, Griffin. Again, Los Angeles.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Here is Rubio. 7 points in the game. He feeds it to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Arthur. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Freak's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The feed now to Jordan. There's Freak. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 17. Wright with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Arthur. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Dishes to Holiday. Here's Griffin. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
They set the screen. Wiggins drives in. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
How about Wiggins in this one? 25 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Paul Pierce has checked in for Los Angeles. Redick comes in for Justin Holiday. Los Angeles leading by 17. And they double up Paul. Griffin dishes to Freak. Johnson with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Redick, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
LA's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Paul passes to Griffin. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Griffin's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Wiggins. That's good.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
The Clippers keep it alive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. A free throw drops for Griffin.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to O'Quinn. Takes it from 10. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Paul kicks to Griffin. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
J.J. Barea checked in for Chris Paul. Madison the pass to Bogdanovich. Redick with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. Looking at the game for Freak, he's got 13 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
And winning basketball, Clark, there's no doubt that the two are related.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Madison the pass to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Redick against Wiggins. Right side Pierce. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside Martin. And it's Wiggins missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. It's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
It's stolen by Barea. And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
1:39 left in the third. Outside Martin. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Clippers. Freak's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's the screen. It's Redick on the wing. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And the big leads becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And it's blocked. He kicks it to Barea. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Johnson, good.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Got it. Ball inside.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
And the Clippers making a change here. Azili's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Bradley's checked in. Here's Freak. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Shot from 12. Here's Madison. Misses the fallback J. Here's Freak. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Clippers ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Welcome back as we get ready to start. Freaks checked in for Jamal Crawford. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. So on the floor for Minnesota, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Arthur out there with Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Rubio in at the point. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up. And he makes the first.
Stay tight on him.
He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Timberwolves now. Their next game is at Oracle Arena, so a road game with the Warriors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. There's the double team with Martin. From 11 feet away, here's Barea. Passes it to Martin. Now Freak. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And he gets it to go.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Pierce is checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Barea kicks to Pierce. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. 10 points for Paul Pierce.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I'll tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
They get the rebound. Azili gets the bucket.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pass to Arthur. From beyond the arc, but they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And stolen by Wiggins. Drops in the breakaway layup. Wiggins has got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Freak. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Good, just like Suit. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
And there's the pass to Madison. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by O'Quinn. And Bogdanovich kicks to Arthur. Wiggins drawn the double team. Fires for 3. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Freak.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
At the line for your Clippers, free throw good. Freak. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good from Freak. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Madison the pass to Bogdanovich. Right against Pierce. Wiggins drawn the double team. The 10-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Barea dishes to Freak.
Nasty. Oh, nasty.
Is it legal to have hops like that? I mean, how is that even possible?
Only one way to describe that, baby. Up high and down hard.
Elevation, imagination. He's got the premium package, fellas.
Barea kicks to Ezeli. There's Freak. And the foul on Darrell Wright. And the first one comes. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Wright sets a screen. Feeds it to Wiggins. Unloads from 9. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Wiggins has got 43 points.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Kicks to Pierce. To the right side. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Freak.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Wright sets a screen. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. The kick out to Wright. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And it's Wiggins missing. Now here's Freak, covered by Wiggins. Now here's Freak. It's good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.